Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Living Cease, but I just go by Caesar. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, so I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time. I'm really excited to do this first video. So what I want to do with my channel is do a couple of things. So I definitely want to cover a lot of FIFA 20. Back in 2015, I started playing FIFA a lot. And I went ahead and started looking at my world rankings, and I saw that I was at about top 10% in the world. So I was like, how higher can I get? Started getting higher and higher. So I'm gonna post pictures for the last 2 years. You're gonna see that they're gonna be on Xbox. However, I just started playing on PlayStation again. You're gonna see that my ranking is somewhere in the 3000s, and the total of players is over 1 million. Doing the numbers with that, it puts me at about 0.35 or 0.38% in the world. Top 0.35, top 0.38% in the world. Another thing that I want to do in my videos, I want to cover as much soccer as I can. I love soccer, I love analyzing it. When a team loses, I like looking at where the gaps were, what happened. So I'm gonna do what's called a weekly recap. So in our weekly recaps, we're gonna go through and kind of look at just a little bit of the games of the last weekend, and I'll just give you some input on that, give you the ins and outs, look at table standings, look at who scored, and that'll be about it. In the future, I'm gonna be doing some FIFA gaming, and on top of that, I'll be commenting on the week. So we're gonna have a weekly recap every Thursday. I'm aiming for 3 p.m. Before the end of the week, I want to post a video about FIFA 20. I want to break down the new gameplay, what does it look like, the new PKs, all that stuff, and Volta. I definitely want to do either a Volta series or like a Road to Glory or Foot Champs, whatever it is. You guys let me know down in the comments below what you want me to break down, and I will do it for you guys. The last thing that I want to do with my videos is I want to look at young talents. I love looking into the new players, who's coming up, who can be the next big thing. So I'm going to break down those things for you guys, tell you why I think that is. I played soccer growing up. I played some soccer in club. I played a little bit of college ball, not too much, but most of my time was done in Liverpool here in the US. I played club for them. So I'm really excited to get to do that. I love breaking down those young players, looking at players like Vinicius, Carlos Perez from Barcelona. I'll tell you a couple of different players. So I love doing that. It's going to be about 3 different things in the channel. Some FIFA, weekly recaps of the games, and I'll have sections for young talents in the come up. So let's jump into the weekly recap. I want to cover the Premier League. I want to cover Bundesliga, Italian Serie A, Liga, and of course, La Liga. So let's get started. Premier League for this last weekend. So here are the standings. I'm just gonna name you the top 5. So it looks like Liverpool's first with 3 wins. Man City's second with 2 wins. Arsenal second with 2 wins. Leicester 4th with 1 win. Man United 5th with 1 win and 1 tie. And then Tottenham in 7th. That's as far as I'll go. Looks like Chelsea down at 13. I really want to cover a little bit of Wolves. I really like Wolves. I am originally from Mexico, so I love looking at my boy Raúl Jiménez up on the top. I love what he's doing for Wolves. So last weekend, Sunday, Man City won 3-1. Newcastle beat Spurs 1-0. That's interesting. Wolves tied it up in like late with a PK from your boy Raúl Jiménez. Chelsea did win 3-2. A little bit of a hard win. Tammy Abraham had 2 goals for Chelsea, and Mason Mount had 1 goal for Chelsea. I really want to break down those 2 guys. I've been watching Mason Mount. He looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that later. Side note, from Norwich City, Pukki has been tearing it up for some reason. Pukki from Finland has 3 games and 5 goals. So he's actually looking pretty good. He's a little bit older. He's 29, but hey, who knows? That's what happened with Vardy last season. We'll see what happens. I won't speak too early. Southampton 2-0. Man United lost 2-1 to Crystal Palace. They didn't even get a goal until minute 89. And then Van Aanholt with the 93 brace for the 2-1 victory for Crystal Palace. That's another kid I like. Daniel James looks really good right now. I'll do a little bit more of research on him, but he looks pretty good from what I've seen. West Ham with the 3-1 victory with the record signing Sebastian Haller. He came from Germany and he scored 2 goals. Looks really good as well. We'll see what he does throughout the season. And of course, Liverpool beating Arsenal 3-1. I did get to watch a big part of this game. Liverpool looked really good. I thought maybe Arsenal could do something, but it was like you look away, you look back, and stuff just happened. Literally from minute 41 to minute 60 is when all the goals happened. So it's a very short amount of time, but Liverpool just kind of killed it on that. So that was the Premier League. Let's go into Bundesliga. Borussia in first, Leipzig in second, Freiburg in third, Wolfsburg 4th, Leverkusen 5th, and Munich on 6th. It looks like the first 4 teams are tied up in points. It's so early in season. It's really hard to tell. But let's take a look at the results. Dortmund with the win, 3-1. Leverkusen won 3-1. Bayern Munich won 3-0. I did get to watch this game. Lewandowski's looking really good. All 3 goals were by him. I'm excited to see how Coutinho fits in. I love Coutinho, so we'll see how that works. Italian League. Internazionale tied up all the way to 8th place with Juventus, Torino, Atalanta, Lazio, Napoli. All of these guys won their first game. I'm just going to cover a handful of them. Juventus had De Ligt on the bench. I absolutely love Matthias De Ligt. I think he's an amazing player on his way to be the next top defender in the world. Juventus did win 1-0 with a goal from Chiellini, so a bit of a hard win, but they got it. Napoli won 4-3 against Fiorentina. I'm really excited to see how Lozano fits into that team. I think he's going to be great. We had 2 by Insigne, 1 by Callejon, and 1 by Mertens. I think all 3 of those guys are going to be great. Can't wait for Lozano to join. Internazionale. So Inter with Lukaku now. Lukaku did get a goal on his first game with Inter, or his Liga debut. I do like Lukaku. I think he's a little bit inconsistent. That's my opinion. He is a tank though. He's so strong. I think he's going to be great. Ligue 1. In first place in Ligue 1, Stade Rennais. Second place, Lyon. Third, PSG. Fourth, Nice. And fifth, Angers. So Lyon last weekend actually lost 1-0. But before that, they won 6-0 and 3-0. One against Monaco. So Lyon is actually looking pretty good. We'll see what they can do. PSG. I do like PSG. I love what's happening with Neymar and Barcelona. I'll comment a little bit more about that at the end. But PSG, I think, is a solid team. PSG won their last game 4-0 against Toulouse. Now, if you didn't get to see it, Cavani got injured and Mbappe got injured. So not a great way to start the season. On the other hand, Choupo-Moting. Oh my goodness, he did so good this game. That first goal had Neymar vibes all over it. I think he's doing great, at least based on that first game. He did really good. We'll see what they do as well if Neymar does leave. I'm sure PSG really wants to hold him now, especially after 2 of their players got injured. But Choupo-Moting looks very promising. We'll see what they can do. And finally, my favorite league, La Liga. I love La Liga. I love talking about La Liga. I love looking into La Liga. I absolutely love it. So, I'm going to be covering a little bit more of La Liga since my favorite team is here. So, in first place, we have Sevilla. In second, Atletico. Third, Real Madrid. Fourth, Valladolid. Fifth, Athletic Club. And all the way in ninth, Barcelona. Let's look at the games of last weekend and let's see what happened. Week 2 of La Liga, here are the scores. Sevilla won 1-0. Real Madrid tied with Valladolid, which kind of pushed Valladolid up. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's talk a little bit about that game. The game was 0-0 most of the time. Minute 82, Benzema finally gets a goal. But then 6 minutes later, Valladolid ends up tying it up. I know there's rumors about Neymar going to Real Madrid. I really don't think that's going to happen. I think the chances of that happening are super small. A couple of reasons why that is. One, you know how people are. They're not going to like Neymar going to Madrid. Number 2, that friendship that Neymar had with Messi and Suarez, I just feel like that would bring a lot of tension. I don't think it's going to happen. I think Madrid should make a signing. I think it should be a great signing because they look good some games. Some of the games they don't look too good. That's with any team, of course, but Real Madrid is at a point where they're rebuilding right now. Vinicius is not really there. James Rodriguez just came back. Bale is not at his top level. My opinion on it, I think that Bale needs to be the one to step into that role. And Hazard, I think Hazard was an amazing signing. I don't think that Madrid need more attacking players. I love Luka Jovic. Luka Jovic is so good. I really love him. I don't know what y'all's opinions are on him. I watched Luka Jovic back when he was at Frankfurt, and I really liked him. I actually kept up with Frankfurt throughout the season just because of him. He gives me Suarez vibes. He's fast, he's good in the air, he can dribble, he can shoot, he's left-footed. I think he's a great signing for Madrid. I think it brings that competition that Benzema kind of needed. Benzema's great, but he seems lazy on the field sometimes. I don't like that. I think Luka Jovic can kind of push him a little bit because now he'll see that competition. Now, what I think Madrid needs to get, I think Madrid needs a new midfielder. I like Toni Kroos, I like Modric, I like Casemiro, but who else is there? I know there's Asensio, but he's injured. I know there's Isco, but he's inconsistent. They play him more in the wing, so they need a top midfielder. My opinion would be either Pogba or Eriksen. Best bet, in my opinion, Eriksen. I think Eriksen can shoot, he can pass, he moves that midfield, he's consistent. I think Eriksen would fit in perfectly with Real Madrid's plans, but we'll see what happens with that. Atlético de Madrid won 1-0 against Leganés, goal by Vitolo. Now, Barcelona, my favorite team. I think we did pretty good this last game. 5-2 is not bad. Now, Fekir scores in minute 15, pretty early in the game. We were looking better in this game. I think whenever this goal happened, if you look at the play, I think Piqué actually committed a little bit too early. He stepped in, and I don't think he should have, and then the goal comes. So, for Barcelona, we start with the lineup without Messi, without Suarez, without Dembele, all three of them out and injured. However, we did start with Griezmann up top as a striker, his natural position. He plays really good at wing, but striker, I believe, is his natural. We have Carles Perez on the right. We have Rafinha on the left. In the midfield, we don't have Rakitic. I'm really hoping Rakitic doesn't leave. I know that he hasn't been playing too much since Frankie de Jong came, but I think Rakitic is an amazing midfielder. I know Juventus is looking into buying him. Hopefully he doesn't go there. I think we really need to keep him at least for the next season, for the next two. I think people like Arthur and people like Frankie de Jong can really learn from someone like Rakitic, so hopefully he can stay. We come out with this lineup. The three on top, two of them never start. Griezmann is brand new. It's really hard to lead a team when you're brand new, but he does a great job. Right before the half ends, he gets that one goal. As I was watching this game, I saw kind of how the game was playing out, and I literally said, if we can score one right before the half, we're going to take on the second half. That's exactly what happened. So we score. Griezmann gets that goal in the 41st minute with an assist from Sergi Roberto. Beautiful pass, by the way. Great pass. Griezmann gets in there. Such a great goal. Minute 50, Griezmann scores again. Now, if you go and look at Barcelona's Twitter, they actually posted a goal that Griezmann scored in practice just like his second goal. Great goal right outside the box, finesse to the other post. In training, he scored the same exact goal, which was really interesting to watch because he scored that throughout the week, and then on the weekend he scores that banger, which is awesome. Minute 56, Carles freaking Perez. So good. Semedo does a great play on the right side, crosses it in. Now here's why I'm putting my money on Carles. Carles did this thing whenever he stepped into the ball. He goes to the ball, takes a step back, takes a touch with his left, and then just passes it into the net. Doesn't sound like a lot, but in my opinion, that play shows that he can be a world-class player. That and other stuff that he's done. Earlier in the season, he scored 2 goals against Iniesta's team, 2-0 in that game. He's left-footed as well. I think he could be awesome for us. I'm really putting my money on Carles Perez for the future. He's only 21 years old, so he has a lot to go, but I think he can be really, really great. He's been super consistent. I love watching Barcelona's trainings, and him and Riqui Puig and Griezmann just seem to click. So I love Riqui Puig. I love Carles Perez. I love the fact that they came out of La Masia and now they're making their way into their first team. I think both of them have a great future ahead of them. That passing to the net is definitely a great shot. He could have blasted it. We tend to do that when we're young. We blast the ball thinking that just throw a prayer and hope that the ball goes in. But that didn't happen. He just passed it and he knew exactly what he was doing. That was intentional. That was world class. Great job by Carles Perez. Side note, that picture from Griezmann, I'll go ahead and post it up right now. Griezmann, that picture that he did, that little like confetti and throwing it up, what a legend. Like, stuff like that just gets fans so excited. Like, I was so excited when I saw that. I was like, literally, he did it, and I was like, that's a picture right there. And yeah, it's everywhere. It kind of shows that commitment that he has for Barcelona, which is awesome. Jordi Alba, minute 60, scores the 4-1 for this game. He goes into the box. Jordi Alba is a player that is crossing 90% of the time. So I think the players kind of drew back, hoping that he would cross. And he just kind of took a shot. Not the greatest shot in the world, but it went in. So that's all that matters. Minute 77, beautiful play by Barcelona. Vidal gets in. He had just come in 3 minutes before. Vidal comes in. Then he scores a goal 3 minutes after. Crazy. But Barcelona at that point is just kind of going. They're just clicking. Plays are working. Betis is falling apart. Minute 78. One of the greatest moments I've seen in a while for Barcelona. Ansu Fati makes his debut. 16 years old. Second youngest player in Barcelona's history to make a debut for the first team. He doesn't even play in Barcelona B. He's that young. He plays for Juvenil A under Victor Valdés. Victor Valdés talks wonders about him, likes the way that he plays, says that he works hard, says that he's fast, that he's the future, and they put their money on him. Since Victor Valdés, we know him. He used to be a goalkeeper for us. He goes in. He plays great. He can dribble. He's fast. He can shoot. Almost scores, actually, which would have been crazy to debut that young and score at 16 years old. Really great to see Ansu Fati making his debut. Now, I said that I put my money on Riqui Puig. I put my money on Carles Perez. Ansu Fati, I have money on him, but not as much. And here's why. He's only 16, okay? Usually, these are the years where soccer players grow. This is where their mind kind of clicks into the game and they read the game in a new way. Things kind of start to click. Yes, like he's fast. Yes, he can dribble. Yes, he almost scored. I get it. I think all that is awesome. But I just want to see him more, okay? I want to see him more with the first team. I want to see him more throughout the season. I'll keep up with him throughout the season. He's honestly pretty new to me. I watched him on YouTube. He has some great goals. But YouTube is famous for making players that are not good look good. The thing about that is the fact that he is so young, and I just want to give him time. I'm not saying he's not going to be world class. I'm just saying I want to give him time to develop, to grow that mentality, to see, because there's some decision making that happens in a team like Barcelona that are crucial. The way that he moves on and off the ball, the way that he dribbles, does he know when to pass, does he know when to shoot, all those things he needs to start to develop. And I know that he's probably already doing a lot of that stuff in La Masia. So I think he's definitely in good hands. I just want to give him some time. Junior also made his debut. Last but not least, Neymar. Where is he going? Now, with Neymar, this is what I think. Do we need him? No. I don't think that we need him in Barcelona. However, I think that he would be a great signing, obviously. You know, we have people like Suarez, Messi, Griezmann, Dembele. I think if we can figure out a way to make that rotation happen now that Coutinho's gone, then Neymar could be great. We did leave number 7 open. Griezmann took number 17. So I think if Neymar comes, Neymar will wear number 7. If Neymar doesn't come, I think Griezmann will switch over to number 7. But I have a feeling that Neymar will come. There's rumors in Spanish media that Neymar apparently still has a group text with Suarez and Messi, which I don't think that's far-fetched, because when he was in Barcelona, they did hang out all the time. They had a really great friendship. They got along really well. Neymar doesn't really have that relationship in PSG. So I think that is part of the success that he had at Barcelona. The fact that he did get along with everyone so well. I speak from experience too. I got to play with one of my best friends in high school, and I got to play with another one of my best friends in club, and I can tell you that it does make a difference. It definitely makes a difference whenever you're not competing with each other, but instead you want each other to score, and you play well with each other, and you just click. It's different. A couple of reasons why I think he will come. Number one, Barcelona and PSG met on Tuesday to talk about it. Some of the people from Barcelona flew over to PSG. One of them was Neymar's representative, who helped him move from Barcelona to PSG. I think now this guy's helping him move from PSG back to Barcelona. He's involved in all those things. There's pictures, there's videos. I'm telling you, Spanish media has it all. I don't think that Neymar would go to Madrid. I think he either stays at PSG or he goes to Barcelona. If he does come to Barcelona, PSG has rumors of maybe signing Zaha. I could see that. I could see them signing someone like Dybala. I think Dybala would fit in really well with PSG's game style. Here's another thing that happened. Tuesday morning, Rivaldo, old Barcelona player, Brazilian, posted a picture on Instagram saying that one of Neymar's greatest mistakes was to leave Barcelona. But the interesting part about this is Neymar's dad, who is very connected to Neymar, put a like on that picture. Who knows? Maybe that could mean something. The resources that I mainly use to get all this information out there is Spanish media. Spanish media has like a sixth sense for transfer market. They just know everything. They look into it. There's so much talks, and that is one of the main reasons that I want to do this. I recognize that English media does not have that same coverage. English media tends to kind of take some time to kind of finally get the news out there. It's not real time. I'll be covering some of the things that I get from Spanish media, translate it, and throw it into videos, because that's what I like to do. So guys, if you guys want me to do some videos about FIFA 20 gameplay or Volta, let me know. I will definitely be doing an analysis once the demo comes out, tell you what I think, tell you what I think they need to tweak, what's there, what's not there. I'll be doing a review on Volta as well, tell you what I think. If you guys want me to do a series on Volta only, I will do that. If you want me to focus on Ultimate Team, I will do that. Or if you want me to just do seasons and we can do like a Road to Glory, Road to First Division with whatever team you guys want, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want me to do and I will do it. This weekend I will have a video up about FIFA 20 and Volta, what to expect, what we should be looking into, what to be excited about. So stay tuned for that. Next Thursday, I will have a video with all the transfers that happened, the most important transfers, people like Coutinho, if Neymar ends up leaving, all those people that kind of moved around during this transfer market. I will be talking about that. I will be doing a review on what players I think made a great choice, what players I think should have stayed in their teams, what players I think are going to work, which ones are not going to work, according to the style of play of each team. So I will be doing that by next Thursday, since the market will be done by then. I'm excited to do that. That is one of the things that I love to do the most. And of course, we'll have a weekly recap. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you did like the content, don't forget to like and subscribe so that I can keep making videos for you guys. Videos every Thursday at 3 p.m. That is going to be our upload times. Stay tuned for weekly recaps. Living Seas is going to be all my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Super easy. Living Seas. I want to make this YouTube channel a soccer community where we can just break down games, where we can talk about it, where we can have conversations with each other about what we think is happening in the soccer world. So let's make this happen, guys. I'm so excited to start this journey with you guys. So remember, stay positive, share some love, and have a nice day.